To the student body, the alumni, and the faculty and the staff at the University of Michigan, I flat out love you. It was my pleasure to don the number 4 jersey of the maize and blue. I loved every moment at the University of Michigan with my teammates, my brothers. First, I'd like to thank Coach Steve Fisher and his wife, Angie. Coach, your calm approach, Ms. Fisher, thank you. Coach, your calm approach, focus, and deliberate ways and intense practices allowed us to be ourselves. We could stick to instructions and just let it all hang out. Juwan Howard, Ray Jackson, Jalen Rose, Jimmy King, I love you. All of my former teammates at Michigan, I love you. I can't believe what we accomplished. I'm proud. I'm always asked, what do I think of the Fab Five? And very honestly, I know it was a wild ride, but I stole an email from a friend of mine, Peter Gilbert. I snuck an email, and I'd just like to read to the fellas what he wrote, and I can't believe he got it. The Fab Five is one of the iconic stories of modern-day sports history. 5 young black men who changed the fabric and culture of sport in American society. 5 men that changed the game of basketball. Fab Five had a brash audacity in everything they did. They played basketball like a house on fire. It was joyful. The Fab Five were not puppets of the system. They played their game. They played as though they knew deep inside that they represented a new day ahead. Basketball was not just a game, but a statement. And when we played ball, you saw our lives played out on the court. Each one of them represented their families, mentors, and community. Basketball was a culmination of their unique individual upbringing. They were a movement whether they knew it or not. There were love letters and death threats. They were embraced by many, vilified and hated by more. They played as though they knew deep inside that they represented a new day ahead. Guys, I still see vestiges of our game, and I'm just so proud of what we've done. I thank the University of Michigan, I thank the fans, I thank the students, and I love being part of this family. When I got to the NBA, it was just a great community, and as a rookie, I had so many people to help me. I'd like to thank the late David Stern for all he's done for the game. I'd like to thank Commissioner Adam Silver, but anyone who knows the NBA intimately knows that we are a league of men, but we have some boss women running things around here. So I'd really like to thank Leah Wilcox and Krista Chan. I love me some Leah Wilcox and Krista Chan. I'd also like to thank Felicia Irwin, Bill Strickland, and Reverend Earl Smith. I'd like to thank the fans of Golden State, Mully, Spree, and Billy O. I'd like to thank the city of D.C., Chocolate City. You see, I played for a lot of teams. My teammates, Ben Wallace, Strickland, Stricknine, Juwan, Legs, T. Murray, Murasan, Witt, Cheney, and D. Ham. Buzz Brayman, I thank you for helping me get that jumper nice. It's because of you I can stand here. And now to the best fans in the world, to the Sacramento Kings. I just want to talk a little bit about God's grace. I want to talk about the fact that God has to lead you, and you're not always supposed to know where you're going or how good it's going to be when you come out on the other side. It's just about trusting Him, trusting God, trusting the process. Sacramento, my faith will forever be strong because God gave me you. Jay Will, what's up, baby? Vlade, Peja, Bibby, Bobby Jack, Doug Christie, Sign Lady, Jeff Petrie, Coach Adelman, thank you for just bringing that style to our game. Erica Bjork, thank you for allowing my charities to do so well and to work with the communities, and thank you for keeping me connected to the Sacramento community. Thank the Philadelphia 76ers. AI, you were the best player I ever played with, and then it was an honor to rock with you every day on the court. And I'll just skip and say finally the Pistons and Joe D, Chauncey, Rip, it was an honor to be able to play in my city with you guys. Thank you. To my man Charles Barkley, I'm honored to have you welcome me into the Hall of Fame. You changed the way the game was played from a power forward position. Personally, you've shown me the way in life more than once. The first time was high school. Rick Mahorn brought you by and I got a chance to meet you. I studied your game, I knew your truth, I knew your attitude, and you complimented me and encouraged me. And for the first time after seeing you, I thought, hey, maybe I could do this if my favorite player says I can. The second time, I just want to thank you on behalf of all athletes for what you've done with life after basketball. I've never left basketball, and I've been a part of the NBA for close to 30 years between playing and commentating. The reason I've had such longevity is because of you. You wrote the playbook. Be honest, be yourself, and whatever happens, happens. Charles, I know others opened the door for you as far as athletes and commentators, but personally, Charles, everything changed with you. So on behalf of any athlete on TV today that gets to share their opinion based on their experience, I want to give you your flowers and say thank you. You've made millions for many. Thank you. I'll be quick. And speaking of commentating, the journey after life, I'd like to thank Marv Albert, my partner on air for the last several years. You were a joy to work with. I learned so much from you. Our discussions on basketball were some of the best. Dick Stockton, Reggie Miller, thank you for showing me how to prepare for games. Steve Kerr, Kevin Harlan, and the many producers, directors, and PAs that work with me. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank my business partners, Lavetta Willis, Jason Wild. You guys, we've done some big things, and to follow in the footsteps of those like Magic Johnson and Dave being Isaiah Vinnie Johnson and Junior Bridgman is an aspiration, and thank you guys for setting the bar and taking your game out of the league, but excelling in business as well. And lastly, it would be unfair if I didn't talk, or it wouldn't be right. I'd be remiss if I didn't get to talk about moments that raised you. I talked about all the wonderful people that helped put into my life, and again, Kevin, Yapo, Adrian, Vince, if I missed anyone else in high school, I'm sorry. But there are moments that raise you as well. Moments when you have to stand alone, moments when you can't cop out, moments when all you can do is stand, moments when you question everything. There's no guarantee in winning. Sports is the most fair platform because it's unfair to everyone. I know a little bit about that, but it's all about the commitment. It's all about the moments when people doubt you. Wins aren't guaranteed, but losses are. And I'm just here to tell you, no matter who you are, a champion like Kevin Garnett, or Isaiah, or Paul Pierce, Ben Wallace, or a guy like myself that just went through the league and did my thing, you're gonna have to bounce back. And I would hope for many athletes that you do take mental health very seriously and you get help, but also I would like to tell others, thank you. But also I'd like to tell others that hopefully you can embrace sport. Embrace the fact that there's no guarantee. And face the fact that that's why we get to work early and leave late. Embrace the fact that I'm still the same dude that had to go up against KG, Tim, Shaq, Akeem, all these guys in a week. Just embrace the journey. Embrace it, embrace it, embrace it. Do not run from it. And if anybody ever wants to know how I feel, there's a song by Marvin Sapp. It goes, I never should have made it. I never would have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see you were there for me. And I can say, I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, I'm so much better. When I look back at all you brought me through, I can see now that you were the one I held on to. Thank you very much.